everybody, welcome to my channel. Today what I want to do for you guys is just this little look right here. Hello hair. Basically, this is just my everyday look that I've got going on right now. A very neutral eye, very kind of basic lip. For the job that I do, I can't be coming into work most days with purple lipstick and green eyeliner and things like that. Don't worry, there will be those videos. But for day-to-day Sarah, this is what you're gonna get. So if you like this look and you want to see how I make all this happen, then please keep watching. Alright, so as you can see, got a little color over this weekend. I was outside a lot, did a 5K, my boys had t-ball games, so you know, a lot of this redness that's going on, we're going to attempt to cover it. Now, what I've been using lately for my primer is this Benefit POREfessional primer. I'm not too sure how I feel about it, if I love it, if I hate it, but it seems to get the job done. It does help me get my foundation to spread more evenly on my skin. This is a sample size of this. I got it in a sample kit by Benefit from Sephora a while back. So yeah, gonna give this a try. I just squeeze a little bit onto my finger, and then I'm just gonna go in on my face. I really concentrate on the areas where my pores are like, hello, I'm here, I'm your pores. That's gonna go on my cheeks, ooh, hello light, on my chin, down my nose. And again, I really shouldn't have to say this, but my hands are completely clean, so I am using clean hands to do this. I'm not a dirty birdie. Just keep measuring on the forehead as well, just basically all over to help the foundation go on nicely. Okay. Should also mention that before I did my primer, I have washed and moisturized my face. So it is a blank canvas ready to be transformed. Lately for foundation, I have been enjoying the Revlon Color Stay foundation. I like that it goes on pretty matte. It's very blendable. I am in the normal dry category and I am the shade 150 Buff. I like this a little darker, not a little, like barely darker than my skin tone, but with the business I got going on my face right now, I think it's gonna look nice. So I just take a little pump on my finger. Again, I know a lot of the, you know, fancy pants beauty YouTube vlog people, they use their fancy brushes or beauty blenders, which I have used in the past, but I found that for this foundation, my good old hands work just fine. Let's blend this in. Always make sure, take a little bit and go down the neck with it, just so you don't have the mismatched look going on. We just don't want that to happen. Looks pretty blended, right? Can see, you know, looks pretty good, looks pretty blended onto the skin. We are gonna do some highlight, we are gonna do some concealing, so yeah. For concealer, I've really been enjoying the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I am in the shade 10 Light. What I do with this concealer typically is I just take it under my eyes. I also take it on my nose, especially when I am sporting a Rudolph nose. I take it here. Do have a few little body spots going on right now. And I'm gonna take a little bit up here just because, hello redness, the beauty of being outside. Now what I do, take my lovely clean fingertips again, blend all this in. So now you can see I'm concealed, took care of some of the dark circles that I get under my eyes. I have yet to find that perfect product that erases them completely. If you have one, please leave it in the comments below because I have yet to find it. So we are gonna have still some redness around the hairline, but when we do our hair, it's gonna take care of that. Powder that I've been using to set all of this is the Coty Airspun translucent powder. If you are at all sensitive to scents, it may not be the powder for you. It does have a perfumey scent to it. I don't really mind that so much, but I know some people, you don't really want a scent. So I just take this, tap a little bit into the lid. I don't use the little puff that comes with it just because I'm not a huge fan of that. And then to blend it into my skin, I use the e.l.f. powder brush, the flat top powder brush. I swirl it in here, tap off the excess, and we powder. We're set. Okay, now I'm gonna get a little closer and we are going to work on the eyes. What I like to do is put on a primer on my eyelids, only because my eyelids can tend to be kind of oily. Throughout the course of the day, my shadow can tend to go and just kind of completely be gone by the time I get home. But I've noticed that since I've started using a primer, that's not the case. So again, this is a sample size of the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I've also used the Wet n Wild eye primer. I have used one by Too Faced, the Shadow Insurance. Those are all great. I haven't found one that was like, oh my gosh, it's the best. But right now I'm using this one. So all I do is just take a little bit onto my finger, dab these two together, and then I go onto my lid. Get it all over the lid, up to the brow bone, and I do the same thing on this eye. Step primer, done. For brows, you can see that I have quite a bit of brow, but I like to darken them because I really feel like they can get lost on my face even though I have a decent amount of brows. So a product that I've been using for my brows lately is the Maybelline Brow Drama or Define and Fill. I think I've seen a few called by a few different names. I am in the shade Deep Brown, and I do color my hair. You'll see it a little more obvious here in a second, but I like having the darker brown going on my eyes. So what I do first, this end is a pencil end. Unscrew that. You can see that. It's just a little pencil. And I take it and I just glide it through my eyebrows. I should actually get a smaller mirror to do this with up close because I'm gonna end up making myself some cray-cray eyebrows. Alright. So you can just see it gives the brow a little bit of color. You compare that one to that one. It just makes it show up a little more like, hello brow, welcome to my face. So I put the cap back on the pencil side. The other side is a powder. Screw it off, and it looks like that. It's a little like felt tip end, and the powder is actually in here, and so it picks up the powder to go onto a little felt tip end, and then you can kind of use it to fill in your brows even more. And boom, hello eyebrow. Okay, so I know this looks kind of gross, but when you use a brow gel that you use brow powder on, it's gonna get a little murky. This one is from e.l.f. This is just one side is a lash gel, one side is an eyebrow gel. So basically I just take this, run it over the brow just to kind of keep those little hairs in place so they know you ain't going anywhere. So now I'm just gonna do the other brow. Told me eyebrows should look like sisters, not twins. So hopefully I got a pair of sisters here. For my eyeshadow look today, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Nudes palette. I just picked this up at Target. Haven't really experimented too much with it, but since it's going to kind of be my go-to spring summer look, these colors, I didn't have a palette that incorporated all of these together. So I'm really excited to give this one a try. I'm going to take my Luxie 281 brush. I got this brush in an Ipsy bag a while back. Do y'all have Ipsy? If you do Ipsy, you should try Ipsy. Ipsy is amazing. I've been exposed to products that normally I would not have ever gotten to use if it weren't for Ipsy. I'll leave a link to my, I guess what you call it, sign up down below if you want to sign up. It's only $10 a month. You get the cutest stinking little bags, and you get to try whatever kind of products float your boat. From brushes to makeup to face masks, lip products, skincare, nail polishes, all kinds of stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my transition color, my crease color, and I'm going to use this shade right here. Dip in with my brush, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go in the crease. Blend it in there, windshield wiper motions, getting it all up in there, taking it a little bit above the crease, just for a little bit of added dimension to these shades. I can already tell, super pigmented. Don't you love that when you get an eyeshadow, when you get it home and start working with it, and you're like, oh my gosh, got so much potential to it. Sometimes you dip into an eyeshadow and it's like, I'm dipping, and nothing's coming out. It's just powdery flying away everywhere. There is fallout with these colors, but I mean, it's a drug. pretty brown color right here. Take it on my brush, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna put it right here, the outer corner. This is the perfect size to do that. Just gives me a little color there on the outside. Nothing too dramatic, just giving me a very natural look. Bringing it onto the lid just a bit. And there we go. All right, now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. As you can see, very, very subtle color. I like it. Now for my lid color, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild flat little brush, and I'm going to go into this shimmery little color right here, and I'm just going to pat that onto my eyelid. Give it a nice little pop of shimmer, gorgeousness, blending it into the crease color, to the outer V color, making it look gorgeous. Go into the other eye. And to blend this look a little bit, I'm going to take this crown brush. It's a Duet, the ACO. I can't read it. I've used this brush so much. I got it in an Ipsy bag, of course, but I love that it's dual-ended, dual purpose. I'm just gonna take this and just kind of run it over my eye look, just to kind of soften it so it doesn't look too crazy harsh. You don't want it to be like, oh, there's exactly where every color starts and every color stops. We don't want that. So I'm gonna clean that brush off just a little bit here, and we're going to go into this shade here on the end, this light color here, and I'm going to take this just under brow bone here, kind of highlight a little bit on the brow bone. A little more, and do the same thing. And then just take my finger, let it blend. Done. While we're here, while we got this palette out, I'm going to take this side of the dual-ended crown brush, and I'm going to dip into this brown color here that we put in the outer V, and I'm going to drag it along my lower lash line. With looks like this, I don't like to take the liquid liner that I'm going to put on my top lid here in just a second underneath my eye, because I really feel like it makes it look a little bit more harsh. This kind of helps the eyelid look a little more natural. Go to the other eye. We're done with this palette for now. Thank you. You have been wonderful. Now we're going to go into a little bit of eyeliner. I really like eyeliner. Eyeliner really helps me frame my eyes, helps them pop out. I really feel like eyeliner for me is needed. So one thing I really enjoy are these L'Oreal Infallible lacquer liners. This is in the shade Espresso, so it's a nice brown color. It is loved. And I'm going to take this flat, kind of angled brush. This is by, I don't know who it's by. It could be e.l.f. It could be from an Ipsy bag. I don't know. But it's a brush that I really like to use for my Dell eyeliner. So what I do is I just dip this in here, get a bit onto my brush. I gotta use my mirror up close and personal for this one, so hold please. Take it and I just drag it along my upper lash line. We're not doing any crazy wingy things today. Dragging it across. There we go. You can see the difference. This eye. That's the difference that eyeliner makes. Oh yeah. Now, same thing on the other eye. Loving lately is the Benefit Roller Lash. A friend of mine got me onto this stuff, and she's like, it is the bomb.com for thickening and lengthening eyelashes. I am not of the folks who do fake lashes. Scare me. I'm afraid I'm going to glue my eyes shut. Maybe one of these days I will try out some false eyelashes on a makeup video for you, so you can get a nice little hearty chuckle. But for right now, we just stick with the Benefit Roller Lash. So what I do, I typically apply 2 coats to the top lash. How dirty I am. Ugh, makeup. Anyway, apply 2 coats to the upper lashes and 1 coat to the bottom. No eyelashes. So nice to see. And we have eyelashes. So let me get you nice up and close here with my eye look. Close my eyes, you can kind of get an idea of what's going on here. Again, I am not a makeup artist. I like what I like. I know it works on my face. I'm learning what works on my face. And this is a very neutral, springy, summery look for my eyes. Now on to the rest of the face. Now I am learning about bronzing and contouring. Not that great at it yet. But what I'm trying. So the bronzer that I have been using lately is again something I got from an Ipsy bag, and this is by Tarte, and this is their Park Avenue Princess bronzer. This is just one that I have found works for me. It's kind of cool toned, so it kind of goes with my skin, doesn't make me look like I'm trying too hard to be some, you know, crazy bronze goddess or anything. What I do is I just take this brush. This is the Wet n Wild, no name brush. It's fluffy, got a fluffy top on it. So I swirl it in here, and then I just kind of take it here under my cheekbones, just to kind of warm up the face. So subtle, you don't really see a lot, but you can see from this side to this side. See a little bit of the difference. Just a little bit. Take on the other side, just kind of buffing it in there, just to kind of give my skin a little bit of like, woohoo, good morning, you're not completely albino today. Then I take it up here, just along the hairline, and the temples. We're gonna blaze a little bit. Are we bronze? I think we're bronze. For blush, I love this shade. This is Milani blush. I had never heard of Milani until I started watching the lovely people on YouTube. And I have the color Luminoso. I mean, this blush is just a perfect peachy, golden color. Basically, it works on every skin tone. At least I would think it would work on every skin tone. What I do, I have this Revlon blush brush. I have had this brush forever, but I really like it for applying blush. So I just take this in here, swirl, tap, hello excess, and then we just give a little smile and buff it onto the cheekies. A little bit of glow to it, nothing too crazy, but whew, I like that color. And voila. Another thing that I have learned from the world of YouTube makeup videos is highlighting. Didn't know much about that. I have a lot of highlighters I've tried out. Mary Luminizer by The Balm is a great highlighter. A little more expensive than I want to spend on things though. So I have recently purchased this. It is the Wet n Wild Geometric Highlighting Powder in the shade Where the Dreamers Go. Now, if you look at this, get kind of a look at that. If you take a look at this, you see all the different colors in there. You could use, you know, one shade out of it, two shades out of it. What I do is I take my e.l.f. brush and I just kind of wiggle around in there, tappy tap, and then I take it, oh yeah, right there on the high point of my face. And we're gonna take it here, right above the eyebrows, nose, cupid gel, just to give your skin a little bit of healthy glow to it. Finally now, we are going to get to lips. And for today, we are going to use a ColourPop Lippy Stick, which is a new discovery of mine, and we're going to use it in the shade Cami. Now this is an everyday shade for me. This is not something cray-cray like my blues or my green lipsticks that I hope to eventually show you guys. It's just a very basic color. Voila! And now the final step for all of this makeup business is a setting spray. Now, I use what is on that. Ew. I use the Maybelline Master Fix setting spray. I know that there's a bunch of other drugstore options out there. There's the Wet n Wild one, there's e.l.f. has one, L'Oreal has one. If you want to go crazy high end, I know MAC Fix Plus is something everybody raves about, Urban Decay All Nighter, but for my little budget, this works just fine. So I take this and I, ooh, refreshing. Spray the heck out of my face. Let it dry. And now to do something with this hair, and this look will be complete. All right, and now our look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This is all new for me. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with all of this, but I really appreciate any comments, any constructive criticism you may have. I'm just really excited to have this new hobby and see where it takes me. So hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.